Worried about letting someone else pick out the perfect avocado for your perfect impress them on the third date guacamole? Well, good thing Instacart shoppers are as picky as you are. They find ripe avocados like it's their guac on the line. They are milk expiration date detectives. They bag eggs like the 12 precious pieces of cargo they are. So let Instacart shoppers overthink your groceries so that you can overthink what you'll wear on that third date. Download the Instacart app to get free delivery on your first 3 orders while supplies last. Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
Stand by for an urgent bulletin.
This is the Bob and Jeff Show, starring Bob Lutz.
Who's better at this job of radio?
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Jeff Lutz.
Really good to great, depending on the day.
Wow! Hey! Isn't that exciting?
97.5 and 1240 KFH.
It's showtime, baby! You'll go wacko, bananas, nuts, crazy, unbelievable!
Welcome back. Hour number 2, the Bob and Jeff Show, KFH Radio. Bob Lutz, Jeff Lutz with you as co-hosts. Max Power producing and engineering. I forgot to mention to Mike that his Dodgers are playing very well. Walker Buehler back last night. Hit 96 on the gun.
Well, he must
and
be
that's
back.
all they need, right?
Absolutely.
Add him to Yamamoto, Glasnow. Next year they'll get Shohei. They got Dustin May will be back at some point. Who else they got? They got others.
Emmett, what's his name?
Bobby Miller, Emmett Sheehan.
Yeah.
See, there's why I step in and just rescue you.
Whatever, good job.
Well, that bothers you.
I was thinking about something else.
That
Now I
bothers
lost
you when I
that,
do that.
And you made me shift my thinking to not that.
What were you thinking about?
I don't remember.
What's wrong with you, man?
A lot of things are wrong with me.
Well, I mean, you can't remember anything.
That's correct.
Maybe you ought to get the test.
What test is that?
Oh, the test.
The test?
They test you out. They see if your memory's failing. I got a sharp as a tack memory.
You really do. It's impressive.
Well, I've been told that by numerous people.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people, I'm sure.
No, I'm serious.
Point that out.
They talk about it.
Do you know how many
over
people
at League 42?
Do you know how many people tell people things about themselves? None. Nobody does that.
That's odd that they do with me.
It is strange, isn't it?
But I appreciate it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Why wouldn't you appreciate it? I mean, it's the nicest thing anybody could say. And for so many people to come up to you out of nowhere, unsolicited, and mention that to you, it sounds perfectly plausible.
I live this League 42 thing every day. And this morning, I got a call from the producers of the NBC Nightly News.
Really?
And they're coming into town Thursday. They'll be in Wichita tomorrow night, and they want to do something on the statue theft. And so we're gonna welcome them to McAdams Park on Thursday evening for our games. It's just unbelievable.
I'm not saying you don't deserve this attention, but what is there left to tell or say, or why is this still having traction, do you think?
It's a combination of Jackie Robinson and kids. And I think it's an irresistible type of story. So when you find an organization out here in the boondocks nationally of Wichita, Kansas, and they're doing this thing with Jackie Robinson, it piques the interest of metropolitan media.
So we're going to have Tom Brokaw out here. Lester Holt? I don't know. Who does
What's wrong?
Is
Don't be
Lester
an
Holt
idiot.
the nightly news guy? It is.
Lester
That's
Holt
impressive that I know that.
Lester Holt is the chief anchor for NBC News. I don't think he's going to be here, although he might. But Bob Kendrick from the Negro League Museum will be down for this. And they want to go deeper into this story, as do Cake News, the Wichita Eagle, ESPN. I mean, it's just
What's ESPN up to?
Well, they still have an Outside the Lines feature they're doing that hasn't appeared yet, and that will be out relatively soon. And then in August, we're going to put up the new statue. And we don't have a firm date for that, but it will happen in August. And I expect media from all over to be here for that. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It is.
I've just gotten caught up in it. I just try to direct traffic. I've got an announcement I hope I can make this week that will blow your mind.
Have you told me already?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you've told me some stuff that's pretty cool.
Well, if I have told you, then, I don't know if I've told you. But there's always stuff happening. And I'm tired.
Nah,
I'm kind of tired. I'm tired today. I'm tired today.
You have a game tonight?
No,
Your
I don't
team?
have a game tonight. I got practice. I was up a lot last night. Just couldn't sleep well. Don't have those nights very often. But I'm a tired guy today.
I understand. We all have those days. Tuesdays.
The thought of taking a nap is overwhelmingly positive.
Oh, I'm going to take a nap.
Well, you must be nice.
Well, I'm going to take a little short nap, maybe not even sleep, but just lay down, and then I'm off to Riverfront Stadium.
For the wind surge.
Yes.
Against
You're going to ask me,
Arkansas.
is it? Well, good.
Yeah. And your official scoring tonight?
I am on the Game Day, MILB Game Day app today.
Well,
Stringer, we call that.
my wife and I need to get back out there, and we will do that relatively soon.
You should.
It's a great, great ballpark and a great atmosphere. And while the team has not played very well to this point in the season, that's second nature.
Doesn't really matter. You do want to see.
Well, you want to see good players.
You want to see good baseball. That's what matters.
I want to see good players.
Some of these games have just not been good games. And that happens over the course of a season. You're going to see some bad baseball.
Well, I watch the Cardinals, man. Every game I see is a bad baseball game. And I'll be watching them tonight. I have a night off from League 42. I got practice. I'm going to come home and
When's practice?
5:30.
Okay.
I'm going to come home. I'm going to watch, at least start to watch the Cardinals. Sit there like a dummy, expecting something good to happen. It won't. I'll go to bed angry, and we'll repeat the process tomorrow.
I know you were out there a little bit on social media. What did you take away from yesterday's weather situation that didn't really
All I
fully
asked
materialize?
on Twitter was, where's the weather? And some clown who represents himself as a parody account for the Keeper of the Plains statue took me to task saying, you want Bob sucks. He wants tornadoes. No.
It's a weird leap to make.
Here's why I'm invested in weather. Because I'm part of a youth baseball league. We called off games yesterday. We think we still did the right thing. Everybody called off everything. But nothing happened weather-wise. And I don't understand necessarily. Now, we had really bad weather down in Oklahoma.
Right.
But I don't understand completely how we miss like that.
It wasn't really a miss. It was just kind of a change. We didn't miss what the signs were telling us and what it could have potentially led to, but things changed, and Mother Nature's going to take its own course at times, and we did our best, and our weather people did their best at Storm Team 12 to provide the most accurate predictions and information, and it just didn't happen that way.
Missed. I'll go back to my original.
I don't know. I don't think that's the right way of looking at it, because our and Channel 10, Channel 3, all of their weather people they're not inept. They're going to tell you what they see, and if what they see doesn't end up being what happens, then that's just a risk of the job.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, we talked about it at our morning meeting.
I understand that you're not going to be 100% perfect, but that was a big miss. yesterday.
It was unfortunate that it turned out that way.
In weather forecasting.
Hold on. Let me clarify what I just said. It is unfortunate, not that the weather turned out to be not bad, but just that.
Well, we're very happy that there were no severe weather. There was not severe weather here in our area. Very happy about that. And it was unusual to follow the pattern. The radar, it looked like it was headed our way. And it just never got here.
The hours kept passing, and is it coming? Is it not? And it just didn't.
And I empathize, but regardless of empathy, it was a miss.
And I think people like storms. No one wanted devastating tornadoes that where people lost belongings or their homes.
You don't want a lot of hail, and you don't.
But I think people enjoy storms.
I don't think they enjoy a hailstorm.
No one wants to be inconvenienced.
And I don't enjoy heavy winds, hail, and.
But people like storms.
I like a nice thunderstorm.
Yeah, people like
a nice thunderstorm that's got some lightning up there. That's not going to harm anybody. You can
no
sign
one wants
me,
to be harmed.
You
we
can
get
sign me up for that.
But people enjoy storms, especially in this part of the country.
But when you're telling me yesterday that this is going to be a devastating storm. There's going to be some town in Kansas will be stop it.
I don't think anyone said this is going to be a devastating.
I read it.
No, you didn't. People said the patterns suggest that there could be severe tornadoes, large hail, high winds, and there were those things. They just didn't happen here. And we send out our thoughts to the people in Oklahoma who were affected. One person lost their life. So none of that is good.
Well, I mean, I get it. Fine. Wonderful. But, I mean, come on.
You ready to play this game?
Not really. Now you've got me upset.
Don't be upset. There's nothing to be upset about.
You know how I get.
Well, relax. I don't know what you're distracted by at this moment.
What is the game?
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, I always like to know.
Mike is going to call in, or we're going to call him. And it obviously is going to have something to do if Mike is playing.
Got to be movies.
He's our pop culture guy. It's going to be.
Well, he's a heavy favorite going in.
I didn't say it was movies. I'm just saying it's going to be. It isn't.
Got to be something related to
pop culture. That's what I've been trying to say.
Television, movies.
Yeah, something like that.
Actors, something.
Mike
will be the heavy favorite.
We'll see.
Much like, but I'm not going to whine.
I don't think there is a heavy favorite in this game. I think if there ends up being someone who does really well, that it'll be mostly by luck.
Well, that's no fun. I like skill to play a part.
Well, there might be some skill, but I also think
I like knowledge
maybe not.
to come into play.
You'll have some knowledge. You'll use your knowledge, but I don't know how far it'll take you, is all I'm saying.
Well, my knowledge has taken me very far.
Debatable.
We will take a break and return to play the game here on the Bob and Jeff Show, KFH.
This is the Bob and Jeff Show on 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Live, which is why they wanted an actor who could really play the guitar and not just kind of fake it, because Jonathan Demme, the director, wanted it all done live. So we were all plugged in, and when we stopped for a break, we just launched into "You Really Got Me" or the Rocky Mountain Way or something.
All right, this is I've Done Everything for You from Rick Springfield, who was a guest on this show January 9th, 2020. I was not on the show that day, but apparently you were. And what do you remember of Rick Springfield?
You were here.
No, I wasn't. This interview happened, maybe I was.
It happened in the bowels of Coke Arena.
Yeah, was I there?
Yeah.
Here is Mike Furches joining us a day ahead of schedule, but Wednesdays have been a little bit hit and miss with the Royals. So, Mike, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing fine. And it's not, if the Royals are winning, for the listeners, that's probably a good thing for a lot of them. So I'm sure they're.
Well, they're
enjoying the
winning
games.
more than they're not, so it's been a pretty good start for the Kansas City Royals. Max, let's go ahead and play the game.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
It is time to play the game here on KFH Radio. What's the game?
We're going to do a little television. I'm going to name the series. You're going to try to tell me how many episodes it aired.
Hate this. This is pure luck.
If you get it,
Pure guessing.
If you get it within 20, you get a point. If you get it within 10, you get 2 points. And then, of course, the other person will then guess higher or lower for another point.
Pure guessing, right, Mike?
Yeah, that's pretty much so. We may.
I
Have
wish
a little
you'd
knowledge,
say
though, depending
name
on
the
when it was.
cast members. Something interesting. This is not interesting. Go
What do
ahead.
you mean it's not interesting?
It doesn't interest me.
Just because you think you'll suck at it.
No, I don't
What
think
happened
I'll
to this
suck
knowledge?
at it. It's just pure guessing.
No, it's not.
Go.
It's,
Mike, you want to go first?
It should be educated guessing.
I'm sorry you have
Doesn't
to
matter. I'm good.
participate in this, Mike.
I'm good to go either way.
Mike, you'll
I
go
figure it's
first,
just one
and
of
maybe
it's one
Bob
of
just won't play.
Well, that'll be fine either way. It's one of Jeff's.
The guy who
games, so
says,
let's-
I don't whine. So, Mike, how many episodes did All in the Family air?
Now, just all in the family, not.
Not the spinoffs, just All in the Family.
I would guess All in
I'll
the Family
crush it.
aired 170 episodes.
Okay, that is incorrect. Do you believe it is higher or lower than 170
It's
episodes?
much higher.
I don't know about much higher. 205 episodes, and that is 1 point for Bob.
Love this game.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you do now.
You were made for it.
Your show is Hill Street Blues.
Hill Street Blues. That was on for 7 or 8 years, I believe, and aired about 20 episodes a year, 25 maybe. They did more episodes in those days. I'll say 200.
That is incorrect. Mike, did Hill Street Blues have more or less than 200 episodes?
I will say less.
That is correct. 146.
Next.
Bob was
You know you
12.
love this game? Mike, your show is the animated Fox hit King of the Hill. How many episodes of King
my
of the Hill
goodness.
aired on Fox?
Still on?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's on anymore other than reruns. How many episodes? I'm going to guess about 15 seasons at 24 episodes. Let's go 350 episodes, ballpark guess.
Well, the math you did was pretty good, but your guess was terrible. No, that's not.
That's too many
thanks a lot
episodes.
there.
Yeah, that is too many episodes. That's 259 episodes.
Well, you gave Bob
Okay.
the answer. Okay.
Did I?
Yeah, you helped me out.
You sure did.
You said your guess is terrible. Don't tell him his guess is terrible.
Okay, I'll give Mike a point. for
No,
that.
don't give Mike a point.
Mike, do you think you deserve
no,
a
that's
point?
a judge error.
Okay, fine.
I'm good unless dinner's involved. Then I'll complain.
Your show, Bob, is Homicide: Life on the Street.
Homicide: Life on the Street. 80 episodes.
Mike, higher or lower than 80?
I'm going to go slightly lower.
That is incorrect. It is
Oh, Bob,
122
Wow.
episodes.
Wow, more than I thought.
And Bob leads
Love to be able to try to name the cast of that show.
3-1. Yeah, Andre Brower, the late great Andre Brower.
Next,
Whose turn is it?
Mike.
Mike's turn.
Mine.
Mike, your show is Columbo. How many episodes of Columbo aired?
Oh my goodness, Columbo. Let's go with 250.
Higher or lower than
That's
250?
a pretty good guess. That's a lot of shows. I'll say less.
It is much, much less. 69 episodes of
What?
Columbo.
Whoa,
You got to be kidding.
No.
that's shocking. I thought that
Isn't
was on
it
for about
shocking?
7 seasons. Wow, that was.
It was, but it only had
Well,
like
well,
7
well-
or 8 episodes a year.
Wow. Wow.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on for a
I
while.
was going to run away with this, and I'm a game. That's okay though.
What's the score?
4-1.
Oh yeah.
4-1. Well, you
Oh,
don't.
I
you
love
don't beat
this
on
one for
television.
you. I love this one for you. Gilmore Girls.
Can't stand it.
Oh, it's the best show ever.
140.
Mike, is it higher or lower than 140?
Oh, well, you had that 7 or episode season there a minute ago, but I would say, in the time frame, I would say would be higher.
That is correct. It is higher, although Bob did get it within 20. It is 153.
Well, then why does he get a chance?
Because
You
you
get a
didn't get it
point.
right.
But I get a point.
Yeah, you got a point for being within
Keep it while
20.
we were in. Quit rubbing it in here. You're about sportsmanship.
It's 5-2. It's 5-2.
Yeah.
Mike, how many episodes of Soap aired?
Oh man, soap. I'm going to go. Let's go with 80 episodes.
Higher or lower than 80?
That seems right in the ballpark. It was a controversial show, but one that was popular with a lot of people. I'll say fewer than 80 aired.
It is fewer than 80, although Mike gets a point. It's 93. So he was in.
Well, that's more than 80.
Did you say fewer?
Good gosh.
What'd you
man.
say? I thought you said more.
Yeah, I did.
Right, Mike? He said more than 80.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
sure
everybody
I did.
thought. Did you?
Yes. Of course I did.
I don't-
Everybody
I don't-
heard it.
I don't know. Your show, how many episodes were there of Murder, She Wrote?
Murder, She Wrote, Monday, a Sunday night staple after 60 Minutes. They had a big thing going there with 60 Minutes and Murder, She Wrote. 180.
Mike, is it higher or lower than 180 episodes for Murder, She Wrote?
I'm going higher because they had quite a few seasons of that, so I'm going to
Yes,
go higher.
it is
than
higher.
180.
264 episodes.
Doggone it, I almost said higher, but
Mike,
I would
your
guess-
television program is The Munsters.
Oh boy.
boy, you're going way back, Mike.
Yeah, he sure is. And it's kind of a strange show to begin with. Let's go with the Munsters. I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess 100 episodes.
Higher or lower than 100?
Lower.
Yes, that's correct. 72. 72.
All right, next.
How many episodes on CBS, so this is not the syndicated version, how many episodes aired on CBS of What's My Line?
Well, that was around forever.
Yeah, and it was,
What's My Line had 125 episodes.
Mike, is it higher or lower than 125?
I'm guessing higher, and I think quite a bit higher.
Yeah, quite a bit higher. You said it was around forever. 876 episodes.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That includes the syndicated version.
No, it doesn't. There were like
No, I think it was
1,300.
It was a nightly show. That was the thing about that one, I think. So it was a matter of
Yeah,
how
it
many
was
weeks
all
that
over
they
the
did.
place.
Yeah.
Mike, you're up. Your show is The Simpsons, which is still airing. So as of
Oh, my
today,
gosh.
how many episodes of The Simpsons have there been?
I'm just throwing this out there without doing the math. I'm going to guess 400.
Many more.
Yes. Many more. 768 episodes of The Simpsons. Can you believe that?
What's the score? Update the score,
It's
man.
8-5. You're leading.
Give us the score, Casey.
You're leading 8-5. Your show is. Where are we going with this one? Your show will be Moonlighting.
Moonlighting. It was a fairly brief show. Probably 5 seasons of Moonlighting at 20 to 25. I'll say 110.
Mike, higher or lower than 110?
I'm going a little less than that.
Yes, it is quite a bit less. 66 episodes of Moonlighting.
Interesting.
Mike, your show is Coach.
Oh, boy.
How many episodes of Coach were there?
Coach, I'm going to go, if I'm not mistaken, that was a 5-season show. So I'm going to go with 150.
Over 5 seasons. That's too high.
Mike gets the point. It's more than
Really?
150. That show was on for a long time. 199.
Score?
8-6.
Next.
You're up. Home Improvement.
Home Improvement was around a while. Quite some time. 211.
Mike, is it higher or lower than 211?
Oh, boy. I think it's slightly higher than 211.
Bob gets 3 points.
Oh, my God.
He got it within 10. He got it within 10. It was 203.
Oh. That is a
that's like a grand
crushing
slam.
blow, Mike.
That could be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Mike, your television show is Alf.
Alf. Let's go with...
How many shows did Alf?
Let's go for Alf. Let's go 225.
Higher or lower?
That's high.
Yeah, that's very, very high. 104.
Whoa, I thought
What's
that
the
was
score?
on for more than 3 seasons.
12-7.
All right, we'll go four more shows.
All right, Family Ties for you.
Family Ties for me. That's another great show, but it wasn't on a whole long time. I'll say it was on for 5 or 6 years. I'll say 128.
Higher or lower, Mike?
I'm going to go slightly higher than 128.
It is higher than 128. Is 172, making the score now 12-8. You still got a chance. Your show is Mad About You.
My show's Mad About You. Let's go with Mad About You. I'm going to go 100. 100. I'm going to go with 100 for Mad About You.
Well, it was kind of in the pairing with Friends and that Thursday night block of comedy at the time. Mad About You was on for a while. It's more than 100.
Yes, it is. It's 176.
Oh.
Okay, two more. Mike's going to need something big.
He is going to need something
Haven't
big.
I clinched it?
You pretty much have, but we'll do 2 more.
Yeah.
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice was on for not a long time, but it had an impact. 136.
Higher or lower, Mike?
Slightly higher.
It is slightly lower. 111.
Oh.
Nobody got a point there, did they?
Yeah, you got it because you missed it.
Oh, nice.
You almost got it within 20, but not quite. And finally, Mike, General Hospital. How many episodes
Oh, my God.
have there been
Goodness
of
gracious.
General
That's ridiculous.
Hospital?
Let's see. General Hospital. Let's go with 950.
So it's been on for 40 years, longer. There's been 50 shows a year, or 50 shows a year. What am I trying to say there?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
There's been 200 shows a year for 40 years.
That'd be 2,000.
So I'm going to go a little higher than that. What'd Mike say?
950.
That's probably right in the ballpark. I'll say that's a little low.
It's a lot low. 15,511.
Did he say? He said 950?
Yeah.
Well, of course it's going to be more than that, Mike. It's been on every day for 40 years.
Well, I don't do soap operas. That's the one show I don't do soap operas. Never did soap operas. So I know
that one was absurd.
I got into General Hospital and One Life to Live in 1982 when I was working nights on the desk at the Wichita Eagle. I'd watch those two shows, and then I'd go to work.
Oh, that makes sense.
Although we
Strange.
we interviewed Ray Lynn Castor. We interviewed Ray Lynn, who's now a regular on The Young and the Restless.
How about that?
Yeah,
I did not know that she was a
show.
regular on that show.
Yeah, she sure
Impressive.
is. So, good game, Bob. I congratulate you. I owe you a League 42 burger.
Small Coke.
All right, Mike. Thank you. We'll talk to you
You're
soon.
welcome. Okay.
The concert that I'm most looking forward to coming up here in Wichita later this year. Now, Chicago's going to be at Hartman Arena. I'm going to do everything in my power to go to that. And then Hart will be at Intrust Bank Arena.
Maybe we can get Ann Wilson on the show.
Well, I'm going to make every effort.
Make every effort.
I had an encounter with Nancy Wilson at the Kansas State Fair a few years ago.
Not really.
I don't think I've told that story.
Yeah, you've only told it 700 times.
We were on the infield with Warren Hardy, our friend who'd gotten us there. Of course, he's the grandstand announcer for the Kansas State Fair. And we were out there, and here comes Hart. They pull into the infield in their vans and whatever they had. Nancy Wilson has a camper, and she came out and threw the ball for her dog. And I think I said something to the effect of, "That's a cute dog," or something like that. And she said something to the effect of,
"Thanks.
Are you married?"
Oh,
and and we went from there.
Are you married? Because you have no chance with that level of game.
Oh, my goodness. Don't you love it when I tell a story?
I mean, when you have to, and I know you're trying to be funny right there. You failed. But
do I ever succeed?
When you have to embellish a story and drag it out and extend it, it's probably not that good of a story. Just say, hey, I ran into Ann Wilson at the fair. And then that's it.
She was truly playing fetch with her dog.
Right.
Which I found to be incredible. We were like 20 feet apart. She was doing that, and we were outside, and just, you know, we did have an exchange of words, not very many, but it was cool.
Adorable.
And then they went on stage, and this kind of laid-back woman just went nuts. Rock and roller.
You gotta turn it on. I
don't know what's wrong with that story.
Show the
I enjoyed it.
It's a great story.
You know, what I do here is in a vacuum. I'm talking to you. You never give me anything.
You don't give me anything. So
of course I do. I tell you all the time what a great story you told.
Yeah, that has happened.
But I don't know how it's being received out there. I just do what I do. I have the courage of my conviction.
As you should.
And
Who
no
cares
one
what
can
I think, right?
And no one can take that away
Not
from
a
you.
single soul.
Right.
Got 2 more high school events for my daughter, and then it's all over.
What are the events?
Well, graduation on Sunday, and then tomorrow, the senior awards ceremony.
Is she up for any awards?
I don't know. I don't know that you're up for awards. I think they just give them.
Where is that? At the high school?
Yeah, 1:30 if you'd like to stop by.
Well, I got too much going on.
What's fine?
I don't know why you.
There are 9 seniors at that school, so I don't know.
What do you mean 9 seniors?
It's a small class.
How big is the class?
I don't know. Probably 40.
No, there's more than that. It's a 3A high school. 4A high. No, 3A. I bet they have
70.
60 to 70 seniors.
Yeah, probably.
And then graduation on Sunday. Is the graduation indoors?
No.
It's at
on the football field.
On the football field.
Yes, 370 is basically the size of the high school, so maybe 85, whatever.
Yeah, I mean
90. That's a decent class.
Nice class.
Yeah.
Have a reunion in a few years and see what happens.
Will she go to a reunion?
I went to my 50. Good God. I went to my 50-year reunion last fall. I bet we had more than 90 for that.
Well, Derby has and always is and has been a big high school.
Would you like me to pull out my yearbook and read some?
I think we're out of time.
I mean,
maybe Thursday.
I'd be happy to do that sometime.
Oh, absolutely.
Since I'm all about nostalgia. All right, we have come to the end. Once again, we don't know how we do it, but every day we have a beginning and an ending, and we are at the ending right now. Thanks, everybody. We will be back here on Thursday. The Royals tomorrow on KFH. See you soon.
Everybody knows it. Toyota trucks are the stuff of legends. Rugged, durable, everlasting. Toyota makes trucks that just don't quit. And now Toyota is driving that legacy toward the future with two of their most powerful trucks ever, the new Tundra and the all-new Tacoma. In a half-ton Tundra, you can rule the roads. From the comfort of a spacious cabin with connected tech and plenty of hauling power, the Tundra is ready to work hard and play even harder. Or check out the all-new 24 Tacoma, redesigned and electrified to maximize your adventure. With a bevy of available off-road driving and power transfer modes, you will effortlessly crush the conditions. And with the Tacoma's reimagined interior, you'll do it in style. And right now, your local Toyota dealer has more vehicles in stock and is making delivery on new vehicles almost every day. So don't wait. Buy a Tundra or Tacoma today. Visit buyatoyota.com for deals and more. Toyota, let's go places.